Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I am Gids, and today I am back doing another fragrance video. And today I'm going to be sharing new fragrances that I've added to my collection in the last couple of months. The last 2 to 3 months, I would say. I've added quite a few fragrances. Wasn't intentional at all. I mean, I try and lift them all up. I've got them in this tray here. My goodness, when I look at it like this, I'm like, this is quite a lot of fragrances. So we have, there's a bit of Dior, there's some Chanel, there's some Initio, there is some YSL, and even some Kayali, which will be very interesting. I'll talk about that brand in just a moment. But if you are not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. I make videos about fragrances, I do a bit of vlogging, and I do a tiny bit of lifestyle content as well. So if that's your kind of thing, feel free to subscribe, leave me a thumbs up and a comment down below. Right, let's get into this video, guys. So, we got quite a few perfumes to get through, so I'm gonna start with Chanel. Let's start with Chanel because I'm a huge fan of the house of Chanel, as many of you may or may not know. So we're gonna kick off with Chanel's number 22. This was a recent pickup. I think I got this a couple of months ago, and I can't tell you how much I adore this scent. Now, as the name suggests, this came out in 1922. It's from the Chanel Les exclusive line of fragrances. Very floral, very aldehydic, quite powdery, but slightly fresh at the same time. It's very classic Chanel DNA, this fragrance right here. And I know not everybody appreciates Chanel and what they do as a brand, but I really do. I think they have an amazing heritage, classic fragrances, and to me, they smell so timeless, really timeless. So I had to pick this one up, and I haven't been able to stop wearing it. I wear this one four times a week, and you can see from that dent there, because I haven't had this for that long, that I'm really loving this. And I actually layer it sometimes, well, when I've been wearing it. I don't know why I thought to do this. I think I layered it by accident, and it actually works really well. I've been layering it with Chanel's Paris from the Les Eaux range of fragrances from Chanel. This was also a recent pickup that I got not too long ago. I think I got these at the same time. John Lewis were doing a 15% off promotional offer, and I thought, Chanel doesn't always go on offer, so when you see an offer on a Chanel perfume, buy it. So I did. So these two together, beautiful fragrances. Got these both quite recently as well, and I'm loving both of them. So let's just pop that there for a moment. The next one I'm going to talk about, let's talk about this brand here, because I am not familiar with L'Artisan Parfumeir. I've tried a few of their fragrances in Selfridges. I sampled a few now. I have a friend, Abby, from Abby with Love. I will leave her channel below. Hey Abby, if you're watching. She really raves about this perfume. It's called Bana Banana. And this fragrance is kind of centered around banana leaf. It's got some amber in it, some vanilla, some jasmine, and some iris. It is absolutely beautiful fragrance. Very unique as well. I have nothing like this in my collection, and Abby loves it, and I really trust Abby's taste. So I went and I sort of sniffed it in Selfridges. I think I sprayed it before. Let me spray a bit more on this card. It also sprays really beautifully as well. This is so good. So it doesn't smell like an overly sweet banana. It smells slightly unripened with a little bit of greenness in the fragrance as well. There's also some jasmine in this, and some iris, and some vanilla as well, I believe. So it has just the right amount of sweetness. It's a bit green and a bit powdery as well. It's really classy. I love this fragrance. I'm so glad I got it. I actually got it for a really good deal as well. I was thinking it was £80 I picked this up for. It originally retails for £130, and this is 100 ml, and yeah, really like this one. It's absolutely beautiful. That is Bana Banana from L'Artisan Parfumeir. Okay, let's keep it moving. Let's talk about this one, because I have not been able to stop wearing this one. This is Initio's Atomic Rose. Now, this obviously is a rose-based fragrance. It also has I think there's some pink pepper in this, some ambroxan, some vanilla. Just a really gorgeous, easy-wearing rose fragrance. I absolutely love this. People say it smells like a more refined version of Delina. I like Delina, I have that. But I don't know, to me they're both slightly different. I like this one for every day. I think it works really well. And so many people smell it and are like, what is that perfume? What is it? And it is beautiful. It sort of lingers on. It's not, to me, like a beast mode in your face fragrance, but it really does linger, and it kind of lasts a very long time. So I really, really, really enjoy this fragrance, and I love, one of my favorite bottles in my collection is this, absolutely beautiful. So that's Atomic Rose from Initio. Okay, let's talk about Dior. Let's move on to Dior. Okay, I have two Diors that I'm going to talk about. This one, I think I bought this directly from the Dior website because this fragrance has become, it's become hard to get hold of. It's in stock currently, I checked before I filmed this video, and it's just, it's such a beautiful fragrance. So if you like the Dior Homme line, especially the Intense and the Parfum, you know what this is. So this is, I'll show you. So this is Dior Homme Parfum. This is the Parfum basically. I don't know what more to say. Let me spray a bit on card and I can kind of describe it. So, oh, so good. Oh my gosh, I love this so much. Okay, so this is a fragrance centered around rose, iris, leather. There's some oud in this as well. Such a good fragrance, such a good fragrance. So it's very warm, it's quite dense, this scent, and it is really quite iris dominant, but there's also a lot of leather and rose that comes through in the fragrance, but everything comes together so nicely in this fragrance. Nothing is overly harsh or sharp, or nothing is overdoing anything. They all blend, all the notes blend really seamlessly in Dior Homme Parfum, which is what I love about it as well. And it's just very classy. I think this is such a great scent if you're going to an event and you want to make an impression, or you want to wear something quite classy or quite dressed up. This is so good, so good. I love the powdery iris in this, and the kind of leathery accords as well, really beautiful with the rose. And there's oud in the base as well, which just kind of adds so much more depth to the fragrance. Really, really beautiful, Dior Homme Parfum. I'm so glad I was able to get this. This is very, very long lasting as well. In case anyone's wondering how the newest formulation is, it's really good. This I think I bought this about 3 months ago when it came in stock, and absolutely beautiful, wonderful fragrance. Really glad to have it in my collection. Now we come to one of the loves. One of the best perfume discoveries that I have ever made, and I need to make a separate video about this fragrance. So if you've not heard of Strange Love, so I have this fragrance here and it's called Melt My Heart, guys. And that's exactly what it does. It melts my heart. Every time, oh my goodness. Every time I smell this perfume, right? Now I only have it in the 15 ml, and I'll tell you why. This fragrance is crazy, crazy expensive. Crazy expensive. And Harrods were doing a promotional offer, I think they're still doing it, where this was £92. It retails for £182. The 50 ml of this fragrance, I believe, is £470, which is insane, okay? Like, that's insane. But is it worth it? I think so, guys. This is absolutely a stunning, stunning fragrance. So this has notes of orris butter, it's got chocolate, and it's got oud. I think there's some other notes, like some other florals in this as well, but my goodness, what a gorgeous, gorgeous fragrance. Everything about this house is super luxurious. They've got other fragrances in the range as well, but this one is the one that really did it for me, and I'm really glad to have this, even in the 15 ml size. Lasts an eternity on skin. It almost becomes like a second skin when you spray it, because the orris butter in this, the orris root is like literally butter on your skin. It just feels like it's just melting onto your skin. It's so beautiful. And that chocolate, just, it's like this kind of slightly dark bitter chocolate accord that is in the fragrance as well. And the oud, I'm sure they use real high quality oud in their fragrances. Guys, I really do want the bigger size of this. Oh my goodness, I am so smitten with this fragrance. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful fragrance. Let's keep going. So the next fragrance I have is this one. Now I haven't unboxed this, and I'll tell you why. The reason why is because I still have some left of, it's a backup bottle basically. I've still got some of this. Now this fragrance is Terryfic Oud Extreme by Terry de Gunsberg, or by Terry as the brand is now known as. And I've got this one because it was a really good price. And this is a fragrance that, oh my goodness. This is one of my signature scents. This is a very dense, leathery, saffron, rose oud fragrance. And everything about this is perfection. Everything about this is perfection. It gets better and better the longer you wear it. It's opulent, it's very thick and heavy, which I like, and it just makes me feel so happy when I wear it because it's so elegant and classy, and it's just exquisite. This is exquisite. I never want to be without this perfume. So when I saw this for a really, really good price, I thought I gotta get it because this is, I'm burning through this quite quickly, especially as I've been wearing it a lot recently. So in the next sort of 6 months, I think this will be finished. So I'm glad that I've got my backup there ready for me. Gris Dior. Gris Dior from the house of Dior. Now, from the La Collection Privée line of fragrances that Dior have, this has always been one which I have forever loved. And I got mine in this beautiful houndstooth limited edition bottle. This is again a rose-based fragrance. It's a chypre. There's some citruses in the top of this. There's oak moss in the base, like rose and fresh notes in this as well. Other notes like, I think there's jasmine, ylang ylang. This is just such a classy, elegant fragrance, very unique and also very wearable. Perfect for every day, perfect for special occasions. Sorry a bit, because I need some of this in my life. This is gorgeous. It's just classy, pure class. Christian Dior, Gris Dior. YSL's Tuxedo. This is perfection. Now, this fragrance here, I know is a very, very popular fragrance, and I took a long time to purchase it. I'm not sure why. I think because I was going, I don't know, my taste had changed and I wasn't sure if I still like this fragrance, but I tried it. I fell completely in love with this fragrance. Sorry, I'm so excited talking about all these new fragrances. So Tuxedo is, I describe Tuxedo as a kind of spicy, slightly fresh. So there's violet leaf in this, there's patchouli, there is it vetiver? There's not vetiver in this, there's lavender in this, there's some warm spices. It almost smells like there could be like a little tiny bit of tobacco in the fragrance as well, with like maybe like some orange blossom in it as well. Like everything about this ties together really beautifully again. And patchouli, of course, there's lots of patchouli in this fragrance, but it doesn't smell to me patchouli dominant. There's a touch of patchouli in the fragrance which kind of binds it all together. But really it's about violet leaf, the spices, and everything else in the fragrance. This line is really beautiful. I need to discover more of the La Vestiaire de Parfum collection, the private collection from Yves Saint Laurent, because they have some really, really good stunning fragrances. Florabotanica. We have to talk about Florabotanica. So Florabotanica is a fragrance which sadly has been discontinued, okay? It's by Balenciaga. I have just finished, I think I've got probably like 10 sprays left of my previous bottle. In the same size, 50 ml. So I purchased this, found this for a good price on eBay. And yeah, I think this is going to be my last bottle of this, but this is gorgeous. This is carnation, rose, lots of fresh florals. There's vetiver in this as well, and there's a note of cannabis, but it's a very subtle note of cannabis. It's more the cannabis leaf, the kind of dry cannabis that grows out of the ground, not the kind of cannabis you'll be smoking that, you know, smells like cannabis. So it's very, very subtle, the cannabis in this. But this fragrance smells so nice. It smells like you're walking through a floral garden with lots of florals, and it's just rained and the rose is there and it just smells so beautiful and fresh. The rose in this is so prominent. It's such a charming fragrance. Like, that's the way I describe this, charming. It's so charming. All of the beautiful florals in this really just play like this kind of beautiful dance with this fragrance. Everything sort of dances around it. The vetiver in this is great. Everything grounds really beautifully. I'm so sad this is discontinued. I'm really, really sad because everything about it is beautiful. Fresh, floral, bright, uplifting, slightly green at the same time, and has really, really, really good longevity, this perfume. It lasts ages. Let's talk about another Chanel. This Chanel is called Boy. I'm not gonna open it right now. I'm kind of saving this for a special occasion to open it, just because I don't really need to start wearing it right away. I'm gonna wait just a little bit to wear this fragrance. Chanel by Boy, this is a lavender heavy fragrance. It's got lavender, it's got florals in this. I think this has got some aldehydes. It may not have aldehydes, but it's slightly green and kind of barbershop type smelling, if that makes sense. So it smells like a really upscale barbershop with all the kind of green notes, the facets of lavender. But the lavender is not too prominent in this. It's just sort of subtle and done in that very Chanel classic way. But I went with this one. Again, they were doing a 15% off promotion in John Lewis, and I tried this one several times, and I just remember thinking, yeah, this one's gonna work for me. This is one I can wear to work, to meet people, to do different things with. This one is considered more slightly masculine of the collection because of the lavender barbershop type quality to it, but I know a lot of women really enjoy this. And of course, as I always say, if you like a fragrance, wear it regardless of how it's marketed or what notes are in the fragrance. If you like it, just wear it. But yeah, Chanel Boy. Now let's talk about the last 3 perfumes. These are from Kayali. So we have Vanilla 28. Let me actually open this one. So Vanilla, sorry guys. Let me just open it. So this is Vanilla 28, and okay, when I sampled this fragrance, I really liked how this smelled, and I enjoyed it because it smells slightly boozy. And it has this kind of like burnt sugar, slightly boozy caramel kind of scent to it, quite sweet, but not overly sweet. And that's what I liked about it. I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little bit disappointed having smelt it now, just because it doesn't smell exactly how I remember it, and maybe that's my fault. Anyway, it is nice, but I don't know if it's a fragrance that I might necessarily keep in my collection. I'll play around with this one, but Vanilla 28, which I think is their best seller. People say don't spray this on white clothes because apparently it can stain. What's the next one? The next one is Love Fest Burning Cherry 48. And let's open this fragrance as well. Let's open this fragrance. So I really like the note of cherry, and there aren't that many good cherry-based perfume scents out there. And let me spray it. Let me spray it on this wrist because I've not got perfume. Their sprayers are very good. Yeah, this one is quite a nice, pleasant fragrance. I really like this one. This has got raspberry, praline, Palo Santo, Gaiac wood, and patchouli. It's nice. I mean, I pick up a lot of the cherry in this fragrance. That's kind of the main note that I'm really caring for. All the other notes, they're supporting notes, which are nice, but this is really, really nice. I remember smelling this and thinking, I can work with this. This is a beautiful scent. I mean, I like Lost Cherry from Tom Ford, but I just don't think it's a fragrance I would purchase for the price that it is. I just don't think it's worth the money. That's just my opinion, but each to their own. But this one I really like. Love Fest. Why can I not say that? Love Fest Burning Cherry. I mean, their names are quite a mouthful, aren't they? The final one is Vanilla Royale. Now, I don't mind this one. This one is supposed to be, it's called Vanilla Royale Sugared Patchouli 64. And this one is the one which has rum, creme brulee, brown sugar, royal oud, sugar, patchouli, and vanilla. So it's quite a very dense, syrupy, very sweet fragrance. Spray some on this wrist. The sprayers on these are really good though. I'll give that to the brand. I don't typically wear a lot of very, very sweet fragrances, but I did like this one. And there was a promotional offer. Again, these promotional offers always get me. So I picked up these 3. They're 50 ml, so I thought I'll go for it. And if I don't like them, I can just give them away as gifts. But this one I really, really like. I'm not sure about these 2. This one's a little bit too sweet for me, and this is also a little bit too sweet. So I'm gonna play around with these and see, you know, I'm not gonna just give up on them straight away. I did try them in the store, but maybe I should have tried them a few more times before I pulled the trigger. I don't know. Anyway, those are the fragrances I've purchased. Do you guys own any of these fragrances? I think my favorites, it's too hard to say my favorites. There's too many that I love here. Anyway, hope you liked this video. Sorry if it was all over the place. My brain's a bit scattered. But please, if you're not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. I'll be making more content very soon. If you want more in-depth review of any of the fragrances, please let me know. I think I'm definitely gonna do another review of Melt My Heart by Strange Love perfume. If there's one that I really want to talk about, it is Melt My Heart, because this really has melted my heart, as cheesy as it sounds. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you're all doing really well. Leave me a comment down below, subscribe, and give me a big thumbs up. And I will see you in my next video. Take care, guys.